Good morning, everyone. My name is Liew, and me and my team member Liew is from DFT2 Sem 3 Group 4. Today, we're going to present about our assignment of AACS2034 Fundamentals of Computer Network. And here is our table of content. First, we'll give a brief introduction of network scenario based on the question given. Then we will show our network design and the calculation of subnet and subnet table. Furthermore, we'll show the addressing table and the initial settings of router and switch. Last but not least, we'll show the router and switch configuration and the pin connectivity between PC. Okay, for the introduction part of network scenario, basically we got three locations, which is location A, location B, and location C. Location A houses administration department on the second floor, newsroom department on the first floor, and production department on the ground floor, while the marketing department, human resources, and engineering department are in different floors of location B. In addition, there are two international news departments in location C. As you can see in the figure, location C is located 200 meters away from location A, while location B is located 500 meters away from location A. And here is our network design. This is our network topology for end devices using PC, laptop, and printer. For switch and router, we use switch PTMT as switch and router PTMT as our router, as you can see in the diagram. And for connection part, we use two cable, which is fiber and cable and copper straight through cable. We use fiber cable to connect between router and switch, and we use copper straight through cable to connect between switch and end devices such as PC, laptop, and printer. And now I'm going to talk about why we use router PTMT and switch PTMT instead of other switch and router. The main reason that we use router PTMT and switch PTMT is because of it is very flexible and can make our work easier, because it is empty at first, and then we can manually add the port that we needed into it. Then it can works and more flexible comparing to other router and switch. Now I'm going to pass to my teammate Liew to talk about the subnet table.
Hi, my name is Liew and I will be talking about the subnet table. This is our subnet table. It consists of subnet number, department name, number of hosts required, network address, first usable address, last usable address, broadcast address, usable IP. And for each department, the number of hosts required after growth are shown as well. The IP address that we selected is 10.0.0.0 and it is a Class A IP address. The subnetting technique that we use is fixed length subnet mask, which means all the prefix and subnet masks of each department are all the same. Then, the subnetting method is based on number of hosts, and since the largest number of hosts required is 570, a minimum of 10 bits had to be reserved for the host portion. This means that there will be 2 to the power of 10 IP addresses, and after removing the network mask and broadcast network, the number of usable IP address will be 1022, which also means that there will be 64 subnets within the network. The prefix of the network is /22, while the subnet mask is 255.255.252.0, and that is all from me for now. And now I will be passing back to Isaac.
Okay. Now I'm gonna to explain about the addressing table. As you can see here, this is the addressing table for the router using the subnet map 255.255.255.252.0. Okay, and you have 6 interface, and this is the IP address we use. Okay, for location A, I use this algorithm which adding 1 to the last digit of IP for address for every end device. As you can see here, 1, 2, 3, 4. and the whole department is using the same subnet and the same default gateway, and the switch is assigned using the IP address that is usable. Same as the newsroom department in location A uses the same logic. Same as the production department in location A is also using the same logic, which you can see here. So the mask is same, default gateway is same, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. So at the location B, we're also using the same logic. You can see here, subnet mask is same, default gateway is same. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, the algorithm and the other usable IP address just assigned to the switch using VLAN 1. Okay. Same logic in the human resource department in location B, and same logic in the engineering department in location B. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, same default gateway, same subnet mask. Then for location C, you might wonder, because it uses same subnet mask, but it uses the same default gateway with newsroom. Why? I think this is because the question mentioned that all news department should using one subnet, so the default gateway is same. Then you might wonder why start from 5. I can show you this is because it end with 4 at here for the end devices, so it will continue on 5 lah. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's all for my addressing table part lah. So now I will pass to my teammate to explain about the initial settings of router and switch.
Now, I'll be talking about the device configuration for switch and router. Note that all commands that I show need to be enabled into privilege mode, and type config terminal to access into configuration menu, except the copy running config, starter config, which the save running configuration to NVRAM is only needed to enable into privilege mode. For the router, after access to the configuration menu, we type banner MOTD with any text you want, and it will be shown at the banner for your next login. Then we type enable secret AACS2034 to set the privilege mode password to AACS2034. Then we need to type in line console 0 as the physical port, while at the virtual teletype we need to type in line VTY, start line number and end line number, which is 0 to 4 for router. Then we set the password as CLA33 and type login, so that it will indicate password to be checked during the login. Then we type service password encryption, so that the password will be encrypted. Lastly, we save running configuration to NVRAM by using command copy running config starter config. Then for the switch, everything is similar to the router, with only a slight difference at line VTY. For the switch, the line VTY is 0 to 15, while for the router is line VTY 0 to 4. Next, I will show you how to set the IP address and default gateway for the router and switch. After enabling privilege mode and accessing configuration mode, we type interface and the interface name. Then we type IP address and the subnet mask of the router. Lastly, we type no shutdown to enable it to run. Then for the switch, both are similar, but the only difference is we need to type IT default gateway for our switch, and for the interface of the switch, we need to type VLAN of the switch with the VLAN 1 as default. And next, I will show the device pin connectivity by using Cisco Packet Tracer. So this is our network topology. First, I will use our admin PC1 to ping into our admin laptop 1. As you can see, it shows ping successfully. This means that it's connected successfully to the admin laptop 1. And now I will try to use the newsroom PC 1 to connect to the market PC 1, to marketing department PC 1. As you can see, it also shows that connected successfully to the marketing department PC1. And now I will try to use the product department laptop to connect to the human resources department laptop 1. Well, it also shows that it connected successfully to the Human Resources Department laptop 1. And now I'll try to use the Department International News Department A laptop 1 to connect to Department B laptop 1. As you can see, it also connected successfully. And lastly, I will use the engineering department PC2 to connect to admin PC2. Well, it also shows that it's connected successfully to the admin PC2. So that's all for the device pin connectivity. So that's all for our presentation. Thank you so much for watching.